Beside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Marco Antonio Barrera, 168 centimeters tall with a reach of 178 centimeters. Up against them, Juan Manuel Márquez, 170 centimeters tall with an identical 170 centimeters reach.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
The babyface assassin, a world champion in 3 different weight classes, fighting out of Mexico City, Mexico, whose battles with Eric Morales are stuff of legend. Juan Manuel Márquez. And how about this man? Not only a pound-for-pound fighting great, but when it comes to entertaining fights, there may be none better than this man.
It'll be ding-ding from birth above. They're off.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Mexico City, here is the sensational 3-division champion of the world, the baby-faced assassin, Marco Antonio Barrera. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Márquez.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And that's the opening bell, round 1. And that hook scores. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Beautiful left hook. Are we about to see the legend Barrera go down? Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter punch. That counter shot lands. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Márquez, and down goes Juan Manuel Márquez. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
I need to see that again.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
You've got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Márquez in that last round. You got to wonder how...
Just stay focused.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. The straight right just misses. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Jab misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about barrera in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Get back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back.
There's the bell for round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Márquez is dazed. Right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up. Márquez is hurt. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
There's a counter shot. Good defense on that left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this. Hold that thought! And barrera is rocked! Let's talk about barrera in that last. Back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? They're both trying for a knockout. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Nope, that jab not going to score. They exchange punches. Márquez is in trouble, and Márquez goes down. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. That blood back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Final. Oh, wait a minute. Márquez is dazed. About Márquez.
Good round, I like it.
And there's the bell for round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything mobile because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You believe what we are seeing. That uppercut's blocked. Straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter's not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Barrera might be. Let's talk about Barrera in that one. There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Misses with that uppercut. That time counter shot. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Missed with that right uppercut. Oh my! Barrera has never been in this kind of trouble before. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about barrera in that last round. Here we go, it's round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. Which fighter will say no mas? Beautiful counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Marco Antonio Barrera is dazed and confused. Marco Antonio Barrera is on the canvas. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Are we about to see the legend? Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Punch, counter punch. Barrera might be going down. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Oh, my. Barrera has never been in this kind of trouble before. Oh, my God, Johnny. And Barrera is rocked. Much better game plan here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. The jab not finding its target. Tried to score. Did you see that? Márquez is rocked. And he couldn't take any more. Down goes Márquez. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Let's talk about Márquez in that last round.
Good round. You feel good?
And there's the bell to start round 9. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
There's a counter shot. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Márquez is hurt. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
That counter punch caught him clean. Antonio Barrera is dazed and confused. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Barrera might be going down. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Barrera. This is the 10th. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The straight right just misses. Wasn't ready for that counter, and Juan Manuel Márquez goes to the canvas. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.